All right, next is this elimination guided section. Let's check this out. So it says solve the system of equations negative 4x plus 2y equals negative 26 and negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 15 by combining the equations. Okay, and then it's giving us our two equations, our negative 4x plus 2y equals negative 26, that's that first equation, and our negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 15, that's the second equation. And it's giving us these boxes over here. So I'm going to say that what they want us to do with the boxes, let's see here, is to determine if we're going to add or subtract the two equations, right? So let's see here. Unfortunately, neither one of these equations have variables with matching coefficients, right? I've got a 4 and a 2, or negative 4 and a negative 2 in front of my x. I've got a 2 and a 3 in front of my y. But I know, hey, 4 and 2, if I multiply negative 2 by 2, then that makes it negative 4, right? And now they match, don't they? Okay, so this is another step in solving systems by elimination. So if you don't have matching coefficients in front of your variables, then you can create matching coefficients, right? Because we know with equations, we're allowed to multiply or divide an equation by any number we want, as long as we do it to both sides, right? So negative 2x plus 3y equals negative 15 is an equivalent expression to negative 4x plus 6y equals negative 30, right? So now this is a system of equations that I can add or subtract to eliminate my x variable. I believe that they want us to type in all of the boxes. I think we have to fill in all the boxes. So if you're not multiplying by anything, you were really just multiplying by 1. And let's see. Oh, okay. So now here what they want us to do. So I didn't know if maybe the program would do it for us. Now what they want us to do is show which variable did we eliminate. We eliminated the x's. We did it by adding, right? So let's add, or we subtracted actually, didn't we? Negative 4x minus a negative 4x makes 0. So 2y minus 6y will actually make negative 4y. And let's see here, negative 26 minus negative 30 actually gives us a positive 4. Let's see. And then it looks like they're going to guide us through. So now at this step, we have negative 4y equals 4. Well, we know how to solve that, right? Divide both sides of the equal sign by negative 4. So you would get y equals negative 1. Okay, like that. Now it's telling us, hey, plug in y equals negative 1 to either equation and solve for x. Okay, so it doesn't matter which one we plug into. I'm going to hop over to my sketch pad here. So we'll just do the first one. Negative 4x plus 2y equals negative 26. So if I hop over here, I'm writing this down. Negative 4x plus 2y equals negative 26. I'm going to double check that. Negative 4x plus 2y equals negative 26. Y equals negative 1. So if y equals negative 1, I can take out my y, plug in my negative 1, or substitute in the negative 1. And so I've got 2 times negative 1 is negative 2. And let's see here. I want to get x by itself, so I'm going to do the opposite of negative 2, which is plus 2. If I do it to one side of the equal sign, I have to do it to both sides. So I have negative 4x. Negative 2 plus 2 is 0, and I like to write that because it's my self-check. Negative 26 plus 2 is negative 24. Negative 4x plus 0 is negative 4x. I'm trying to get x all by itself, so I'm going to get rid of that negative 4 by dividing, since the opposite of multiplying is dividing. So I've got x equals, let's see here, negative 24 divided by negative 4 leaves me with positive 6. So my final answer would be 6, negative 1. And I'm going to hop back over to Delta Math. X should equal 6. Let's try it. So my final solution would be 6 and negative 1. I'm going to go ahead and try it. Submit answer. Are you sure? Yes, I'm sure. Okay, good deal. So that is how we work through our solving by elimination using the guided Delta Math guided section.